All right, welcome, warriors, to day 23 of the Daily Warrior Ritual Challenge. All right, hopefully, all is well. Today, we'll be talking about continue implementing, making any necessary adjustments. And I feel like I haven't really gone into details on what that means, but today I'll speak a little more on that. So, here are some ways to continue implementing and making adjustments to your daily routine. Review your progress regularly. So each week, you should definitely review what you've gone through that week and to analyze what needs work, what you did well, and to be able to move forward and to see where you're at currently. So you could move forward towards whatever your routine is geared towards, whatever goal it is that you're working on. Um, Again, make adjustments as needed. That all goes into making adjustments, being more flexible with what works, what doesn't work, what works in certain conditions, what doesn't work, and moving as you can and need to. Um, all right, seek feedback. Sometimes we do need other people' opinion on things, especially if we're too close to a situation. So at this point in the challenge, I would definitely say seek outside help. Especially if you're at day 23 of this challenge and you actually went step by step. Um, you don't necessarily have to disclose everything you're saying or doing just yet, um, but especially if you don't feel comfortable with it, but you could start speaking a little bit more and maybe to people that you definitely trust and that's not going to purposely try to sabotage what it is that you're working on. Then yeah, I would say disclose what it is that you wanted to work on this year, or you're seeking some type of an accountability coach or partner. Um, I would definitely suggest to seek outside help, especially if you're someone that's prone to not be very well at doing well with working on your goals or indoor routines by yourself. Um, Stay motivated. So, certain days you may feel more motivated to do things than another. And a few videos ago, I mentioned gamifying. That's one way to help you stay motivated if that's your thing. Um, Making sure that each task is something that's achievable and making sure that you're not overwhelming yourself. So staying motivated is about, just being able to keep moving forward and create a folder of like your own little self-confidence folder of all the things that you accomplished, whether they're small or little, from the time that you could remember all the way up until today. And just write the things that you felt the excitement, you felt accomplished at that moment, you felt like you were going somewhere, moving forward to something better than where you were currently, and reward yourself for making progress. Make sure you give yourself a clap on the back. Make sure you say, self-talk is great, especially when it comes to this. Like, just like, you definitely, you put in that time and effort and dedication. I'm so proud of you. And look at yourself in the mirror and say that. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of me. And just hug yourself. Or just, just love on yourself and just tell yourself that, don't expect that from anybody else. Someone, people may, give you that, oh, as a compliment, and that's fine. But compliment yourself first. And make sure you record that you're, talking to yourself and not talking to yourself in a way that, I'm not going to tell anybody how they should talk to themselves, but I would suggest speak to yourself and just hug yourself and be like, hold yourself. Sometimes we need to hold ourselves, especially when there's nobody else to do it. And sometimes we just have to go through those things in life where we're alone and realize you're really not alone. But anyway, and lastly, don't be so hard on yourself. Take deep breaths, take many deep breaths. Things are going to frustrate you. Just make sure you have that in your mind that, what, today definitely tested my nerves, patience, but I made it through. As long as I was taking my deep breaths and not letting nothing get too um, stressful for myself, not letting things bother me to the point where I'm getting mad and I'm lashing out with a tantrum and stuff like that. Like, just clap for yourself for not letting things like that become your default response. So, again, it's all about review your progress regularly, make adjustments as needed, seek feedback, stay flexible, stay motivated, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be kind. Um, Realize when you are procrastinating and realize when you're being too harsh on yourself and you're pushing yourself with a force that feels like you're purposely being forced into something and it doesn't feel right. Just be aware of those signs and adjust as needed. So that was day 23. I hope this was helpful, and I will speak to you all on day 24 of the Daily Warrior Challenge. Learn thyself, love thyself, and I will speak to you all on day 24. Bye.